Hey YouTubers, welcome back. Okay, so this is going to be a random reading, but I'm going to be breaking it up into feminine and masculine energy, okay? So we're going to start with an angel message card for both energies, and this is, if you're in a same-sex relationship, you know your energies, okay, in comparison to the other, but this is going to be, the message is going to be for guidance for feminine separately from the masculine. Okay, then we're going to go into Cartomancy and Romance Angel cards. This is going to help, if you're feeling blocked as the feminine and or masculine, this will show where the blockages lie and give the, intuitive guidance that comes through where the blockages lie in order to move forward. Okay, so this isn't subject to just the soulmate connections or, whatever your connection is. But, if you're single or, you're dealing with a karmic partnership, if you don't even know if you're stuck in a karmic partnership. So, this is just guidance in order to get a deeper understanding as to what's going on with your energies at this time. Okay? So, let's start with the feminine energy here. And get an angel message card in regards to feminine energy. Okay. You got Rosetta. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, and parenting children. Okay. So feminine energy. You could be being guided in order to help children, and or this is indicating that, your inner child here needs focused on. Okay? So you could be intuitively being pulled in order to help children, no matter what it may be, on a spiritual level here. Okay? Starting a school or a daycare or working in youth groups, things of that nature, and or just wanting children of your own. And this is indicating, yes, children for you, of course, but, also working on any sort of inner child conflicts, okay? In order to understand if you do have inner child conflicts, what will, internally hurt, okay, is your stomach area, okay? This is your, solar plexus. This is where you will feel pain, okay? That comes from inner child pain, okay? Kuan Yin, Mother Mary, those are the people that you spiritually can call on to help heal. And there are meditations out there in order to get guidance through that healing process. But that is an energy that more or less does come to the surface when you do have a connection with someone, especially when, it's that connection that comes apart and there's not clarity, there's not closure, there's not understanding, and it's due to the fact that there could be issues from childhood, more or less, it always is, of abandonment, fears of being abandoned, fears of, not being good enough, all of those lower level energies. But this is indicating that somebody who's watching this does have a divine purpose working with children, not to question it, but to go into your inner self here and ask for the guidance in order to take the steps forward and take action towards this purpose, okay? So let's see what comes out here for masculine energy. Masculine, you received Omega. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Okay, so masculine, focused on something here you want victory over. The desire will come to fruition, so you have to keep up the good work, meaning keeping up what you're doing at this time that's making you feel good. That's where your victory lies, right? So this could be also working on your inner self, understanding yourself on a deeper level, working towards what it is that makes you feel good because you believe in yourself in regards to what you're going towards, okay? That's what this card means. This card means keep up what it is that you're doing that makes you feel good, and don't fall back from moving forward, not allowing others' judgments or others' opinions, deter you off that path. If it's feeling good to you and you believe in yourself, that's where your victory lies, right? And then you also received my boy, Archangel Michael. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So no coincidence there that we have these two together. So Archangel Michael is, you can call on him whatever, but with you, giving you courage to make these changes within your life without fear, right? That's what courage is. Courage is the opposite of being a coward, not acting out of cowardice, but being courageous and not allowing others, no matter whether it's friends, family, whatever it may have you, those opinions or whatever it is that they think you should be doing with your life, but you making those decisions for yourself and making the definitive decision and then taking the action towards it. Because as you take action and not allow chatter to enter your mind, following your heart and your desires, there's your victory, right? People say, oh, it sounds so simple, but it's not. Well, I mean, it does sound so simple, and I know that it's not, but why isn't it? You have to ask yourself, why isn't it that simple? Because 90% of the time, it's based off of others. Based off of others making you believe you can't do it for some reason. But you can. You just got to start moving towards it. Okay? So feminine, you, in fact, could be having some insecurity issues within yourself at this time based off of childhood issues that were, in fact, affected by the masculine who retreated and did not have courage at that time, but now being guided in order to take steps towards what was desired in the beginning, okay? So when you're left with these lower level energies, they in fact did not cause them, they triggered them. You triggered them also within them without, the mind understanding that at the time, and that's where these irrational decisions were made from, because the desire came together off a heart space, and the fears crept up in the memory box. Why do we keep so many terrible memories in there? To go over and over again, to feel the pain? That's what needs to be released, okay? Because fears of abandonment, fears of being lonely, causing depression, all of those fears are an illusion, right? They are. You were made to believe, to feel these things based off of others controlling your life in one way, shape, or another. This is what happens. So you're being guided in order to heal that, okay? Men, masculine, keep moving towards what it is that you're going towards without any doubts or fears. Courage. You're going to have victory in the situation, but you need to have courage, right? No matter what the situation may be. And at the bottom of the deck, this is the overall energy for both energies. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. So, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Both. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Patience. People hate that word. But the thing is that patience is what is needed when you're figuring yourself out. You have to be patient with your own self, because you're focusing your energy towards another in order to get what you desire. Yet, once you focus inward, understand yourself, and start taking action where you're being guided to, that's how you get the desired outcome. So, patience with yourself, understanding yourself, having the faith and trust in your own feelings, and then going towards that in which you want. But if you don't understand yourself on a deeper level first, if you don't understand your feelings, then what happens is that you connect with someone who shares the same type of feelings, whether they're on a high vibe or low vibe. And you know by the way in which you feel. So feminine going within, masculine, same thing, but gaining the courage in order to have what it is that you truly desire, and it will come to you. It's coming to you by action, but you got to follow your intuition, not the chatterbox. This will hold you back from everything that you want, because it will cause you to question your own self. Well, if you know how you feel, then that shouldn't be an issue, because it doesn't have anything to do with the other person. They're your feelings, but the other person shared them. Yes, that's how it works. So let's go into romance angel cards. I'm going to do something a little bit differently. Okay. And I'm just going to give these a shuffle here. Okay, so this is going to be what could have happened in regards to the connection before. Okay, so this is going to be the connection before. Flirting, extending lighthearted energies. That's how you attracted each other into each other's lives, right? Feminine and masculine. Flirting, doesn't matter. But extending lighthearted energies, there wasn't the fear. It was just lighthearted, right? Then the connection happened. Ascending to higher level of commitments. This is what these energies were bringing in. And you've already met this person. So the lighthearted energies extended. Both were feeling that want to ascend to higher level of commitments. And now clarifying that you've already met this person. There was a need here to express our love, but what happened? We retreated. We disconnected. Shocker. Okay? So the extension of the lighthearted energies happened. There was a want, a deeper desire to ascend to higher level of commitments. You've already met this person. Clarification. There was a need to make romantic gestures, but what happened was we retreated. So this, in fact, is the past energies, indicating this did not happen because we disconnected. Feminine energy side, this person has stirred your romantic feelings. This is the current energy at this time. So what it's showing here is that the feminine energy's feelings were in fact stirred by this person they've already met that retreated on them, right? On the masculine energy side at this time, you got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, indicating if this is what, in fact, masculine, you are gaining the courage in order to do, this is indicating your current energies at this time, because the feminine energies are stirred by you, but there's a retreat here. So this did not happen. So now you're wanting to. This was the past energies. This is what needed to happen, but it did not, because it was disconnected. So now the masculine energies are showing wanting to reveal themselves, right? Feminine energy, current energies, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Again, healing those lower level feelings, understanding that you replaying the past, this energy, all of these wants, you met the person you wanted to express yourself, they retreated, you both are disconnected, right? So all of these wants you attracted into your life, but when your feelings got stirred, there was a fear, an underlying fear there that disconnected it. So retreat indicating It's time to disconnect yourself from the world, meaning disconnecting yourself from the false-based beliefs that these feelings weren't real, because they were. Masculine energy at this time indicating energy surrounding wanting to deepen the bond in order to get to know each other. And feminine energy, you need to understand what you're focusing on is what you're attracting. So if you are focused on the disconnect, it stays disconnected. You need to focus on your own self and your desires without your focal point being on this other person. One momento, I must pause this. Okay, sorry about that. I had to take that phone call. Okay, so what just came out here for the masculine side is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, also clarifying masculine energy, wanting to deepen the bond, and how would that even happen? Through a reconciliation, okay? So this person is someone who was already met, of course, both sides. And this is the person, feminine, who stirred your romantic feelings and indicating here you attracted this person into your life, yet you need to understand what you're focusing on at this time, okay? Not allowing yourself, to discredit your feelings or disbelieve in them, right? Understanding that what you believe, you perceive, right? So the thing is that even though you cannot see, what it is that is going on energetically, you can still feel your way through the connection, right? So not understanding yourself on a deeper level and being in those conflicting energies try to convince you that your feelings aren't real, which in fact they are. So what it's showing here is that the masculine energy is now desiring to deepen the bond through a reconciliation, okay? So feminine energy, you're now being asked to keep an open mind about this person. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. I'm sure that you weren't planning on meeting this person, right? And them come into your life in the way in which they did, which in fact could have been somebody completely different, which is normally what happens. And now it's asking to keep an open mind about this situation, and especially about this person, because just like I said, even though you cannot see it right now, you're being asked what? To have patience and faith, okay? Because your desired outcome is coming, but you can't focus on the not having it, the not being here, because not worry, not here, more worry, right? So you're being asked to keep your faith, understand what you truly believe within yourself, which is I'm worthy, I was always good enough. But what got triggered was the fact that this disconnected during the time of disconnection is when you truly learn yourself on a deeper level. So the masculine energy is showing here wanting to deepen the bond through a reconciliation because there has been deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So the thing is here, feminine, you're to keep an open mind. Why? Because the masculine energy has been deceiving. Deceiving no one but yourself, masculine, when you are not speaking your truth. So because there wasn't an expression of the feelings you truly had, you retreated out of fear. Understandable. This is the past energies here. These current energies are showing that, feminine, you need to keep an open mind about this, because the deception lies in the fact that we're not being open and honest, masculine, with our true feelings, but wanting a reconciliation in order to remove the deception, right? Feminine energy, you receive true love. This is a romance of a lifetime, so continue to keep an open mind about this person. And masculine, you received make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take. And what did Omega say? I can't remember completely. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So as you make these efforts by removing your false mask, by deceiving no one but yourself and your feelings, what's happening? You're now being guided to take these steps forward. And Archangel Michael is, in fact, guiding you, right? Archangel Michael's giving you the courage in order to do this. Make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose, okay? So now let's see what the outcome card is between both energies. What is the outcome here? Passion, allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. So once this connection is reestablished here, what was shared in the beginning shall be shared in the end. This passion. Because your heart and soul both sing with joy in this connection. Okay? So what it's showing me here is that the masculine is the one who needs to take the steps forward here in order to, have this reconciliation, in order to no longer deceive what it is that you truly feel, because the feminine energy feels this true love and they are keeping an open mind. And the outcome here, once the connection is made efforts towards, there lies the passion, right? Let's see if we get any more messages here for the outcome, these energies at this time. This indicates this was by divine design, that this connection here is worth waiting for, okay? And let your friends help you and pay attention to the signs. The divine is indicating here that this was a divine design. They're giving you signs, and you need to stop listening to others. The bottom of the deck indicates to let go of the control issues and to allow it to unfold naturally, by no coincidence whatsoever. So the signs are being given to both, confirming the connection by the divine. And this card indicates that gossip, friends, all of that could be conflicting the signs that you're being given outside of yourself. You need to let go of the control, allow it to unfold naturally. Stop falling to lower level energies. Addictions are affecting your love life. This could be drinking, doubts, fears, any sort of addictions that do not make you feel good, in order to, fall to those lower level energies thinking that, I'll just stay here because it's better than me facing my fears. But your fears are in fact holding you apart from what you want. You're being codependent on them. So you need to remove the block by stopping this codependency and understand that this chemistry is real. There's a strong magnetic connection, both, and that you were both calling each other into each other's lives at the time that you met. Through those lighthearted energies is where this connection started. And now it's time to make these moves forward and understand that it's safe for you to love, because this is the lesson that needs to be learned based off of the fact that what was dug up, the unrequited love. The unrequited love is lack of love of self because we did not feel safe in the connection. The connection in itself is in fact real, and this was something that the divine is indicating they coordinated. As always, this is by divine design. These connections are real. It's the fears, the doubts, and the questioning of each other that causes this to stay in these stagnant energies. So, masculine, make the effort, remove the mask. Feminine, keep an open mind. This is a true love. And once this connection, the fears are faced within because you're deceiving no one but yourself, here's the passion that lies within this connection that is in fact real. Okay, let's go into Cartomancy here. It's 11:55 over there. It's 4:41 here. We got all types of divine numbers surrounding. Okay. So let's see what comes through here. I'm going to start with feminine energy first. Then I'm going to go into the masculine energy. I mean, we do not have freaking any sort of coincidences up in this place. Wait until you see what came out on the feminine energy side. Feminine energy side is this is what their desires are. Because this is what feminine energy is wanting, right? We'll just remember what the masculine energies are. Bottom of the deck, overall energy here is distance could be involved between this connection, but this also indicates that this is a spiritual journey. What did we have? Reconciliation and then deception. Is that right for the masculine energy? Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? And then the outcome was what? Passion. And it was by divine design, right? But what needs to happen? A deepening of the bond? Getting to know each other? What if I just told you that the feminine energies is exactly what came out on the masculine sign as a desire? You think I'm bullshitting? We don't do bullshit here. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not in alignment, but it don't matter because it's the energies and what this means. The 4 of Hearts indicates a physical union, reunion. The 3 of Spades indicates third-party interferences, but the loss and deception card. The 6 of Clubs is indicating communication in order to resolve problems, movement forward. The 5 of Hearts indicates the feminine energy card, the passion card, being truthful, fair, and honest with the way that we truly feel. And the 2 of Clubs indicates by divine design, time and energy given freely. So, what in the world? What in the world? What in the world? We don't have coincidences here. Passion, 5 of Hearts. Law of attraction, understanding what we're focusing on here, feminine energy. But the feminine energy, this is your Cartomancy. So what did masculine have here? Reconciliation, 4 of Hearts. 3 of Spades is due to there being deception, not being truthful. 6 of Clubs, movement, making efforts in order to resolve problems. The 5 of Hearts indicates what? If I can get it out. Passion, allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy, being truthful, fair, and honest with the way you truly feel. The getting to know each other is the 6 of Clubs also. Movement, making effort, communication in order to resolve problems, making the efforts in order to deepen the bond. And the 2 of Clubs, by divine design. We don't have coincidences here. So what came out on the masculine side? Well, masculine, are we continuously going to focus on our money here or what? So you got 8 of Diamonds indicating my favorite card of all. You're carefully planning. You're being cautious. Why? You're not pushing things because you want future success. But you're not pushing things, why? Because you're money focused. 4 of Clubs indicating trip by car, verbal communication in order to do what? Lay foundations for future success. 10 of Clubs indicating ambition in order to achieve success. Travel, trip by car, travel following. But being ushered energies in order to do this. And the last card out is the Jack of Spades, indicating worry and anxiety over this travel to this person. Because Seth, the bringers of storms and conflict, you don't know if you're going to be met with confliction. By finding this courage, you're being ushered this ambition in order to do this. This is indicating a spiritual journey. As you make efforts, they will be rewarded, taking the steps you're being guided to take, making the effort. But the lack of progression and the serious setback here is due to the fact that you're carefully evaluating before taking action. Triple sevens. Don't see that often. Divine guidance. This is by divine design, spiritual journey. So you're evaluating before taking action towards what? Communication. Because your scattered energies are surrounding around what? Feeling as if you'll be unable to manifest this new beginning because you have worry and anxiety over what you're going to be met with from the feminine energy side. That's what this worry and anxiety, is about. Communication, fickleness, changeability, not feeling as if you can manifest this new beginning. But once you make that effort, it will in fact be rewarded, and the only reason you're lacking progression is because of your careful planning, careful evaluating before taking the action. But once you do, freedom. Freedom from what? Feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. Financial freedom. Freedom of all forms. Abundance. Journey. Taking the steps. Make the effort. Because you're fencing your own self in by not taking the effort. And once you move past this feeling, union, bringing this into a union with the person who you in fact have been in lack of communication with, and it's now time for you to use your common sense and your good judgment in order to move forward. Because as you use your common sense and your good judgment in order to move forward, here's where your financial independence lies, and this transitioning, a death and a rebirth of the conflicting energies that have been deceiving no one but yourself, point blank period. And this is indicating that the reason this transitioning has not completed, but it's being completed as it's in the upright, is due to the fact that you're allowing others' wishes and desires affect your decision making. And we have a King of Hearts energy here indicating water, who may need to financially stabilize themselves. But this is also moving to a new home. So as you move forward and transition out of allowing others' wishes and desires to affect you financially, which could be this King of Clubs energy, this could be a boss, this could be a father figure, this could be, somebody in business with the King of Hearts energy, which is causing them to not have financial stability and allowing this person to affect them, but they're being guided in order to transition out of this because there's a complete ending in order to have a brand new beginning. But you're losing your optimism about this due to a home environment situation that you need to cut out of your life, because you also cut this person out, and the separation from the person you're being guided to has caused pain, loneliness, and depression, and you're being spiritually guided to your wishes and your desires, but breaking down the established mind thought patterns over unfortunate events from the past that may have caused these feelings of unrequited love during this time of separation is in fact where your victory lies. So what this is saying is there's victory at the end of all of this by breaking down the established mind thought patterns when it comes to relationships. And this wall that you have hit of fear, you hit a wall of fear because of unfortunate events and circumstances, situations from your past. This could be, in fact, something that happened between this connection, but you're being pressured and forced to break down that established mind thought pattern when it comes to relationships. Breaking it down past this wall, because what is it? Fears blocking goals. What are your fears? Nothing more than lower level energies, unrequited love, lack of love of self. And this lack of love of self is due to the fact that you separated from the person who you in fact desired and called into your life. And as you move past that energy, that's the effort that needs to be made, because once you take that one step, I told you, what if all of everything you ever wanted was right past that? That's where your victory lies. So it's now time to take the steps forward, stop questioning your connection and yourself, and that's it. So that would be the masculine feminine energy reading. This is just a random read, so it's energies out of now, free flowing, and the special is still running until August 31st. All the information will be in the Dropbox below. So love from above 717@gmail.com, and all the other services are available. They also are indicated in the Dropbox below, but you have to send me an email and we can discuss your personal circumstance situation and go from there in regards to what is best for you, okay? So, oh, and also, if you did not listen to the one question I had, it's a few minutes, but I need you to comment below the live streaming so that we can coordinate times and what do you want to do the live streaming about, okay? So, love you guys. Bye.